Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today I have two interesting boxes on my table. These ones are LCD-2C and these ones are LCD-X. I received a wrong pair of headphones and it took almost 2 months for them to send me the right pair of headphones. Nevertheless, I'm thankful to the guys because they allowed me to use this wonderful pair of headphones for the last 2 months without any returns or anything. These ones called LCD-2C. They better be good because I really got used to those ones and I really got accustomed to the way they sound, and you know, it's gonna be really difficult to say goodbye. So let's test them and see what I like more. Oh, I'm so excited. Upon extracting them, the first thing I noticed is that they look exactly the same, and this explains everything really. The only thing that is significantly different is the price tag. In fact, the price difference is so big, you could buy LCD-2C and pre-order 5 Ultimate Editions of Diablo 4 to make a pair of LCD-X's. To be honest with you, I could have gone with LCD-2C and I would be completely happy. But since this was an accidental purchase, I mean, I have to test out the initial model which I wanted to order in the first place. And I'm gonna run a few tests, we're gonna listen to a couple of tracks and let's see what happens. Oh my god, LCD-2C sounds amazing, bro. I mean, these are the headphones that honestly, I would recommend everyone have these. They sound amazing. And now that I'm gonna test my new pair, I'm actually really stressed about it because if they underperform, it means I wasted a lot of money. So I disconnected my cables and I'm connecting my... Oh my god, this is actually the moment. Oh my god, this is actually the moment. Which switch is which? Okay, let's go. Oh, that ball went! What the fuck? They have so much more low end, it's crazy. Let me test that again. Holy shit. Oh my god, I got goosebumps. Jesus, that amount of bass. I got used to the LCD-2C, which is more rounded. They don't have a lot of high end, they don't have a lot of low end. These are so bright, those LCD-X's, man, I'm telling you. Let me test the old ones again. Man, the difference is huge! It's freaking huge! Man, I swear to God! Holy shit, they are so different! They're so freaking different, man! Jesus! I'm too excited, but these are crazy, man! What the fuck?! Okay, so these headphones are so much louder. I don't know if there's anything about that in the specs. I need to check the characteristics of the headphones. But these headphones are much louder. They're way louder. Maybe that's because they have a different impedance level, but these are much louder. And also, I think that they give you way more low end and maybe a little bit high end, more high end. Man, I swear to God, the amount of low end that you get from these headphones is just crazy. It's ridiculous. So LCD-2C, they are great in their own way, but they're great in a way that they are like more rounded. You know, they are great for softer listening. So I got used to that and I really, really like it. I wouldn't say that these headphones are particularly like objectively better, but for electronic dance music, this is look, I got chills. Like when I was listening to the drop, I had chills running down my spine because it was the amount of bass, how deep that bass is just crazy. I mean, it's pretty deep here as well. It goes as low as 10 hertz. But the problem is that it's not as emphasized. And these headphones, which are more expensive, are definitely not flat. at all. But I mean, for the production part of it, the amount of pleasure you receive from listening to them is way higher. And I mean, it definitely will take some time getting used to that amount of bass. And it's a little bit brighter on the high end as well. It's just more joy. Now, this next track we're testing, it's called Rumble by Skrillex, Flodan, and who else? There was 3 names at least. Oh yeah, and Fred again, obviously. So this track is really great for testing for one reason, actually for 2 reasons. First, the depth of the bass, and second, the bass in the track is very fast and stabby, so the responsiveness of the headphones can be put to the test as well. And right now on my head, I got my LCD-X, so I'm gonna continue listening to music with them, and I'm gonna then put on my LCD-2C and check the difference.
Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, say they wanna group up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. But when I come through, you know what I love to. I send shots for your team.
Alright guys, I'm gonna skip the part where I'm listening to music intentionally because I'm gonna draw a conclusion here. So in my opinion, LCD-2C are a little bit more dim because they are more flat. And it doesn't mean that they are worse, but here's the key difference. LCD-2C are suitable for mixing engineers, producers, and all kinds of people who work with sound. They are very detailed, very clean, and very sharp. But since they do not have that extra coloring, which was added to LCD-X intentionally, the music sounds a little bit more far away. Also because of the stage, which is like 360. You hear everything very, very realistically, as if these are not headphones, but speakers inside of your room. And this kind of pushes the music away from you a little bit, and LCD-X resolves that problem by boosting those frequencies. I read a review on Audeze website which says that this was made intentionally to make mixing easier. I don't think that is the case at all because, in the given price range, it's subjective enough already. So I'm not gonna tell you that LCD-X are better. What they did resolve is that problem with music playing far away, which is the issue with most flat headphones, and LCD-X actually sound like you're surrounded by the sound more, and they are a little bit more powerful and they're louder because of the different impedance specs. So, it's like maybe 5% boost for those people who like colored sound, and the price difference is huge. So I say, guys, you're gonna adapt anyway. So I say LCD-2C is the go-to and LCD-X is an upgrade. So you should try LCD-2C first and maybe then find another model to upgrade in the next couple of years. But for sure, Audeze are now my favorite headphones of all time. I really love them so much. Okay, so let's have some fun now.
Time for Reddit review.
Okay, so let's dive into a couple of reviews right here. First review that stood out to me was this one. Would you be so kind as to share your EQ settings to see for me, but others might also be interested for your present on the X. I tried several times with equalizing, but always went back to EQ off because I was unhappy with it over time. I mean, would you look at that? That guy makes 0 sense. I mean, you're happy with how your headphones sound, yet you're asking for somebody to send you EQ settings. What the fuck? It's one of those things that drive me nuts. I don't understand why would you buy headphones for $1,000 or actually $1,500 and you still need an EQ? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Just get used to the sound or, sell them back and buy others headphones. What the fuck are you doing? Here's another review that we need to check out. I own LCD-2C for more than half a year now. The muffled sound that you talked about in your review was the first thing that really stood out when I listened to them for the first time. I have the impression that exactly this has gone away after more than half a year of use. Jesus. I don't think that I just got used to it. Oh sure, no, it's something else of course. Magic. Unicorns. I regularly listen to other headphones and speakers too, so there's a plenty of reference. I didn't use an EQ to change the sound. Just don't, and you're gonna get used to it. That's exactly what happens. You're trying to find a problem that doesn't exist. It's just weird. Don't do that. Here's another fun review. I've read somewhere that they sound bright and dark at the same time. That was my review. I'm glad that it's had an impact. I mean, you just said that something was good and bad at the same time. I mean, it's poetic, but is it? It's not helpful. It's just one ridiculous statement after another. It just makes no sense. All of them discuss equalizing, most of them at least. And it's all about thank you for sharing your EQ, some filters and stuff like that. It's just a conceptually wrong way of looking at any type of sound systems. People are trying to find some perfect sound which does not exist, and it's just, you know, not only is it not helpful, it's also kind of, you know
what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know.
All things considered, both these and these headphones sound amazing, and I really, really recommend them. I know that some people do not like Audeze, but to my ear, they sound just ridiculously good. You can use them for various purposes also. Of course, in my opinion, they do not replace everything, because that's the question that I get asked a lot. Do they replace monitor speakers? Do they replace everything else? No, they don't. Because you need different sound systems to, you know, do sound check. You need to check how your tracks sound in club, in the car, from the phone speaker, from, you know, cheap headphones, cheap speakers. The more sound you have, the better. And that's pretty much the general rule when it comes to mixing. So I guess that was my comparison for now, and I'm really happy with both headphones. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have some questions, feel free to drop them in my inbox on my Discord. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to press like button. Don't forget to check my Boosty for a lot of interesting stuff like sample packs, private streaming sessions, private different, and loads of other stuff. So hope you loved this, and I wish you all to have a great day. Bye.
You know what I mean?